Hey, everything's working? Everything's working. Hello, hello, and welcome to another episode of Doomwad Travelogue. I'm Nick, and this is a show where we say just because it's not a great idea to be going out right now doesn't mean we can't still explore new and interesting spaces. We'll just do it in the form of community-built Doomwads and level packs. Now, how am I sitting in the frame today? Not quite enough headroom. You know what? It, mm, I don't want to lower my, but also I set it for the. Okay, anyway. Um. So last week we finished playing Doom 64, and that was cool. And I'm still thinking about how to uh, somehow work out Quake 2 64, have some excuse of playing that on here. But until I do that, I figure let's go back to my sort of backlog of stuff that I've had tucked away. And the one that I picked out today is called Beta Labs 2. I don't know much about this. I know it's 6 maps for Doom 1, Episode 1, and it's leaning on being creepy, and I'm very much about that. I'm very much about the mood. It is like classic original map inspired, but extra moody, and we'll see how the challenge does. So let's get into it. Hello. New game. Yeah, those. Okay, they're there, but that's fine. So for those of you who are, for those of you, though, how does this sentence supposed to be built? For those of you for whom this is your first episode, this is a show about exploration, not about challenge. So we play on the easiest difficulty, and if we still run into something, we will drop into cheats rather than bash our heads against it to no particular end. Okay, hang on. I Stay Away, Confusion, Man in the Box. Man in the Box, I know it's a song. We Die Young and Kill It. These are all song titles, aren't they? Anyway, personally, I Stay Away. Is this episode going to get completely copyright struck? Is that okay? That's a dagger. That's a bloody cup. Great. Oh, I could check. Okay, one of these is. Okay, daggers are armor, cups are health. Okay, that's good to have. Cups. Okay, so those are new. Weapons new. This is our pistol. Oh, I actually really like that for the pistol. It just feels sturdier. I don't know. That's one of those things where like this having this actually makes me want to use the pistol more because it looks more like a rifle. It's got the two-handed grip, and it's definitely one of those things about your visuals can set expectations, and expectations. What's the phrase? Expectations. Okay, that's a pile of bodies right there. That's new. All right, so we got for using a lot of the classic, like almost entirely the classic textures. Uh, we definitely got new assets. This is okay. Your expectations do affect your experience. So like looking at this makes me think, oh, you're starting me with a more powerful weapon than just the classic pea shooter. So my thought is, oh, this is more stronger. I would actually probably end up using this. This is more stronger. I would probably end up using this more than I would the pistol, just because it looks different. So my brain expects it to be different. So I treat it differently, Oh, hello. still just isn't accurate. Okay. Yeah. We've seen this model replacement before, right? The former humans, but with the Doom Marine helmet? Where did we see those? Because I remember talking about it in... I don't know why I'm flashing on Adventures of Square, but I remember talking about, like, ooh, look at this. Lights on that. Well, actually, that light is... How is that light done? I don't know. Like, the flicker makes me think that that is a what do you call it? A zone? A sector effect? Oh, but look at how it is also flashing on the... I don't know. I don't know. Huh. I remember talking about it in Adventures of Square, but I thought there was something else that did the same. The enemies had the allied helmet, because there is that element of, like, inherent tribalism of, like, oh, the player characters wear the helmet, so anything that wears the helmet is like me, and, you know, your first thought is, oh, they are allies, and then to immediately make it like, the first thing you see is something that wears the helmet, something that is like you, but is an enemy, that is a very unsettling thing to do. Alright, that must be a health pack, and I'm not down on health. Is that? No. Wait, then what is this? It's been a lot of zones so far, but a lot of them haven't really been... Here we go. Now we're talking. Now the party starts. I was gonna say, this zone isn't useful. Okay, actually it turns out it's useful because this will be like the only safe zone once all of these guys release. And even then, not super safe because those walls are permeable. I cannot tell if this gun is actually shooting faster than the pistol. Okay, before I knew that these were the health bonuses, I was really getting a, Wolf 3D vibe about just like, yeah, no, this game just has treasure for you to pick up. Secret? Yes. Ooh, the shotgun's different. It's got that little extra wideness on the end. You know what I'm talking about, ladies? Oh, okay, Are you new? No, you're the way we came in. Okay, we got red key. Okay, red key. Hello. For now. Whoa! Oh my god, it's just, you put the knife on it. Yeah. Especially because we're still getting a lot of pistol drop. That has changed. This has changed. God, the flicks on the lighting, that looks really good. And also we're getting a good example of what I usually say I like to see is that we're like we have this little bit of backtracking, but the area has been refreshed. There is new things to encounter in here, and on top of that, enemies have been released into it. They haven't just been teleported in. They haven't just been dropped in. Spaces have opened, and it's like, yeah, no, they were here anyway. The actual monster closets, but now, you know, each closet is also its own little reveal. We could be putting power-ups in here. We could be doing all of that. And also now we got this over here. And it's more unsettling. It's It is actually kind of interesting that what's going on here is we have so many of these like known textures going on, and it feels like, oh yeah, no, we know this, we're familiar with this, we're comfortable with this, and then it keeps throwing in some things that aren't original, and it's just like, this isn't comfortable anymore. It turns out we're not in this familiar space, actually. The familiarity was just a facade, and that makes it unsettling. As opposed to, like, I guess as opposed to going into an unfamiliar space that is upfront about it in a way, you know? Like, if you know, hey, we're going somewhere that we've never seen before, we've never been before, this is all going to be brand new, then it's all brand new. But the idea of, like, no, this is familiar, except it's not, that is... that's more unsettling. And I think it goes back to that thing. Informs, that's what I was looking for. Expectation informs experience. So by starting with the familiar and making you, setting up this expectation of familiarity and then breaking it, it is breaking your expectation in that way, a powerful tool you have at your disposal. Seizing the blue lights makes me think these are all doors, but they're not. That means that's full. You're not a door. I like this, whoa, hello. Very simple, one way. Oh, this is, what do you call it? This is what we've seen before. This is the U-shaped navigation design. You come in, straight across from you is the exit, but because it's up on that balcony on that, sort of one-way drop, we have to take literally this big U-shaped room to follow the staircase to get up there. So it's just like, okay, we're finally here after the work. Also, the toxin in between is a thing that says, hey, don't go this way, don't go straight across. This is like the simplest design of it, but it's powerful. I think it's powerful. I think it's a great example of it. And again, if the idea, oh, hello, are you secrets? Hello. That, oh. Oh, I don't know how many shotgun shells I have left. Could be trying to line these two up with each other. Ow. But out here, don't necessarily have the room for that. Okay. Ow. Okay. That could have gone a lot better. Oh, hello. Okay, that might be worth the health trade-off. Especially since... Where is this? Where was this? This is familiar. We don't have the blue key yet. Oh, it would have been smart to do that, to go backwards. Hey, here's our start door. Letting you know where you came in from. Having a marker just for the start of the level, I talk a lot about that as a what do you call it? I talk a lot about that as useful as like a narrative device, to like connect your levels to each other and give that little bit of iced coffee, actually, so about half milk. There's ice cubes in it that have melted, so that counts. But it's not just an narrative device, it's also a navigation device, because if you have this clear marker of this is where you started, like even if the room around it changes and you know, lose track of the original layout, to have this solid thing about like, no, this is where you started, helps you keep track and navigate. Nope, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Hello, boys. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh. Why is that one brown? Oh, that must be a real one. Oh, they put the red cross on it. That's... They took those out for a reason. Y'all are hit scanned, so I should focus on you. Okay. So interestingly, like exact same layout as the previous room, where it's like, all right, toxin in the middle and a staircase that you got to wrap around the room for. Oh no, I could use those shotgun shells. I could use these shotgun shells. I feel like normally you would either like hide that sort of like general design structure a little bit, make it a little more subtle, and not just use like the exact same structure and elements and what have you going around. Hello. Oh. Okay, a couple of ways to open back up into this room. That's awesome. Well, that's in this room. The other one was that doorway down there, which is where we're going to. Do I need this? No. Hello? What if I just... If I just start dumping? Doesn't feel... I mean, it definitely feels slower than the chain gun, but like... Ooh. Alright, well, here's where we are. We're in the sepia zone of the galaxy. I like that this is sort of like an outdoor toxin tower, but just barely. It's sort of an indoor outdoor, sort of a sunroom of a toxin plant, you know? Anybody? Okay. Okay. I did find secrets. Alright, toxin everywhere. You know what? Toxin everywhere. You know what? Toxin everywhere. This has got to be something, right? Is that going to open up later? Maybe not. Well, then that's going to be something. We're either going to get a suit, or we're going to drop the toxin levels, or something. I appreciate the very low, like, power curve so far. There's the boys. Because I was just thinking, like, look at how far we've come, only seeing imps and humans, not the sergeants. Hey, the sergeants are finally here. That's just a lot of noise going on in there, huh? Over here? Yeah, why not? I should have taken the smaller ones first. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, what is... Okay. You're... Oh, we could have looked through here. Okay, okay. Interesting side view on the shotgun. We see what they've changed about it. I need to stop taking hits. Where's that jerk? Let's see how you like it. All right. I actually kind of love this. Like, this room feels like it could be like the same structure as like a outdoors map, like going through the forest and just following the river, but the river's toxic and green in this particular forest. Right, can we get in here? Let's get in here. Fake door? Okay. I do like the way that this room has been, like, I guess it's separated for functional reasons because it keeps these enemies in here so they don't funnel out. Then turns them into, like, sort of turrets rather than roaming enemies. And especially because it keeps that eye line up through there so that you can still get shot. Like, it makes them a permanent hazard on this shotgun. That's actually pretty smart. And through 2 walls, that's like, it's like a Google 13 shot. Is one of these walls? Oh, alright. But also, it just does sort of make for a nice, interesting space. I like how, like, the wall texture changed, so it feels like a completely different space. That one's even a much brighter texture, so it makes this one, with the window, it makes it feel like, oh yeah, no, this one is closer to the, you know, is it getting more light because it's closer to the outside wall of the building. Alright, I guess I gotta go here. Hello. 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 Okay. Who else? Who's over here? Ow. Now, who else did I just wake up? Anybody over there? No? Okay, okay, okay. Okay, now we're getting shotguns. So I can start shotgunning with reckless abandon. How are we feeling? We're feeling okay. Have some health. See, now that's just going to trigger something. Something is going to happen in here when I grab that. But what? But what? Actually, really funny would be, like, instead of a bunch of doors opening in here and pouring out, if it just dropped us. Because it does have that, like, elevator floor texture, don't it? And you wouldn't think of it because it is raised up above the current floor. So what is it going to do? Drop to the flat? Oh, I'm worried. I'm worried. It's cool that I'm worried. New save game. What's this one called? Is the beta the Chad or the other one? I don't know. Chad is a name is the problem I have with remembering these things. Greek Phobos. I'll never remember that that's what this is. Yep, here we go. That's actually a nice little juke, is to raise it up and then have it drop all the way down. But at the same time, it did sort of foreshadow it with the texture. So it wasn't, like, completely unfair. What? Oh. Hold on. Okay, hello. What do we get? We got blue. Blue was... this one? This one. Oh, hello. New zone. Oh, we can see where this lets out. These hallways are always weird to me because... well, I guess they're good for like a visual obstruction sense, because what we have now is we have two hallways that are both right turn and keep you from seeing into the far room. Like, it puts this, like, this could be the straight hallway through, right? But instead we're putting this big pillar here which blocks all visuals. Which actually is probably more useful from this angle, because now we can only see into the next room instead of into the next two rooms, you know? Huh. Alright, that makes sense. So, like, I kind of wonder if maybe this pillar was put in sort of after the three rooms were in a row. As a way, it's like, actually, let's block looking into there. I could see that being like a, oh, stairs this time. Thankfully. I could see that being like an after the fact realization. Okay. So I guess this is... I mean, it makes it feel like an airlock. I do want to check real quick. Nothing about that pit in the first room actually changed, did it? Nope, still just a bad idea stairway. Good. You know what? Shout outs to bad idea stairwell. Keeping it real. There are some options you have in life that are just a bad idea. That one is at least, you know, it's not secretly a bad idea that you don't know until you follow it. It is a bad idea right on its face. It lets you know, but it is an option. It is a very easy option you have available to you. Jeez. Server domain. I'm gonna have to mute this whole video. I don't even know. I don't recognize these songs. But there's something about them that make me go, oh, this is... oh. There's just dudes around here. Like, again, I don't really feel good about it. Okay, so not only the, like, tribalism thing where we recognize that things like us are likely friends, or likely allies, but also just the fact that, like, I can't see their face, so I don't even have, like, good evidence of, like, these are zombies, these are dangers to me. It's just like, nah, these are just dudes. They might be normal dudes under there. Alright, the fact that they're hanging out with imps and other demons. Alright, you know what? Oh boy. But also, there has always been infighting, so that doesn't necessarily mean that they are allies either. Just a very, enemy of my enemy kind of deal. Wait. Is it... this was down a second ago. Wait. Wait. There. Give me that. Now let's get out of here because I don't have a good angle there. So I do like what this WAD is doing as like a kind of a style flex on the original maps, because what we have here is we have all the like blue and now computer stuff, and some of these I think are new textures or just kind of like remixes of existing textures, which is neat. But the idea of using some of these as like this with the potted plants and everything, it's like, oh, this feels like a little bit of like this is like the IT office section where this is like part of the actual server farms. Like no, there's not just computer work that happens here, but there's like computer business that happens over here too. And there's just more. This is just a toxic place. The rivers will run green as normal. Oh gosh, are those lost souls? Oh gosh. They look like silly puppy faces or something. I don't... Oh no. Shoot they feetsies. Hello. Hello? Okay, good. Do I need that? No. Good. Is that... Okay, no, that is a texture, not... I was like, why do they have like a sink full of toxin here? There's more stuff behind one of these. Do you? Do you? Do you? Okay, well, I tried. That's not something. Hey, rude, rude. Okay. As long as I have space to dance, I'm okay. Listen, having space to dance is vital for life. And I'm not just a drunk white woman saying that, already on the dance floor trying to convince everybody else to come dance with her. I'm also saying that tactically. Ah! They're so small. I always expect them to go down in one hit, and I'm always surprised when they take more than one hit. Ah! 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 Come at me. Come at me. Come at me. That's better. Ah! Okay. How are we looking? How are we feeling? Feeling fine. That's a good start. I can just kind of dump. But yeah, at this rate, is this the third or fourth level of only 6? And we got the plasma gun and a secret. But like, I'm kind of getting the feeling that in this map set, there's not going to be like a mainline moment of getting the plasma gun. I feel like it is only in there as a secret, which is also kind of cool. Like I said, I'm really appreciating a much more low-key power curve and difficulty curve, right? Like, Cacos are the worst thing we've seen. Maybe... Okay, so... The Lost Souls are kind of just Cacos with a slightly different profile. because they're melee and not they're melee and they have less health. And they're smaller targets, so technically whether you're harder to hit because you're armored or because you're more nimble, those both add to the difficulty profile in the same way of harder to hit. Or I guess depending on accuracy, it can be like requires more shots. There's a different way you can overcome it. Oh, this is down here. That was the secret from before. I like that. It's not super obvious, but you can tell that, hey, there was a room you missed up there. Which, so also, extra mechanically, putting a window like that helps, because if I had not gotten, if I had not figured out that part of the puzzle before, this would have started filling in that room on my map here and actually given me a sense of like, hey, this is a secret room. Like, and this is very much what I've been talking about the last couple times, right? About like, show me like the end step and make me wonder what the middle step is, and this is another great way of doing it. Like if there are secret rooms, let me see into the room. Don't show me the door, right? Make the door to the room the hidden part, and make the rest of the knowledge of it like maybe what the reward is in there, especially if it's something you really want, like a BFG on a pedestal that you can easily see through a window into a room. That is a great thing to make you want to figure out how to get into that room and then hide the door behind a secret or a puzzle or something. Yes, please. Let's go back. So there's that whole side of this room that I haven't touched yet because... okay, it says only map 3. That's red key. We have no keys yet. Alright, what's down here? I'm worried. This whole place has got me kind of worried. I don't know why. Like, kind of because everything is very low key. Like, the best I have is a shotgun. And you can do a lot of work in this game with just a shotgun. But, like, with what I have right now, if you just decided to throw... Like, without even the chain gun, right? It's like, I would feel very bad to see a Revenant right now. Or a... well, it's Doom 1, so I guess... No Hell Knight. I don't know about were Revenants in Doom 1? Okay, red key there. Nice, centrally located. Okay, you're all through a window, so I doubt that's what the button lowered. But it does beg the question, what does that button lower? It's the, did something permanent. Okay, good. It's the Dexter's Lab rule, right? Like, the existence of a button implies the question, always brings with it the question, what does this button do? And the neat thing in Doom is that there are there's like a known vocabulary of what it can do, especially if you get into map making. It's like, okay, it can lower floor, it can raise floors, it can activate doors, it can activate elevators. Generally, it can sort of like provide or remove access to rooms, or items or something. It's probably going to do that thing in the middle. But then the cool part is you make your map sort of so complex that you don't necessarily know what it's going to... Oh, come on. All right. Okay. Well, all right. That's a good one. That one got me. I had the very fleeting thought of just like, oh, well, I had to go through work to get the key, so, it's probably... Picking up the key is probably going to activate the next challenge in this map, but I don't know. Maybe not. And then it takes the floor away from me. I was not expecting to lose the entire floor today. You know what? You got me. Good on you, game. Jeez Louise. Okay. Well, okay. Who can I handle from here? Hit the projectile boys first. If there were hit scan boys, I would hit them first. Boy, there's a bunch of them out there, huh? Okay. Someone's imps are gone. Ow. Those guys are melee. I can grab the suit and I can dance around as I get them. What? Oh, you. I'm still doing fine. Okay. Gosh. Sort of... Especially with projectile combat, it is dancing, huh? Rocket Arena is good. Like, gamers love Instagive. Or at least 90s gamers love Instagive. I don't know. Shoot Mania didn't exactly take off the way I think people expected it to. Gosh, I should play Shoot Mania one of these days. That would be a Friday night stream, though. Okay, now we're back up here where we started. Okay. I knew that room was going to be a danger. Didn't expect it to be a... Maybe that's why there's so much toxins in all of this, because maybe all the computers are toxin cooled. What did I do? I got a red key. What are you? What are... I haven't been in here before. Alright. Blue key leads to yellow key. What's this? Why is that bit poingy? Why is it poingy? I guess it just is like that. Actually, I do like this. The you make a cutout in the floor and then you hang the thing from the ceiling to because you can just hang a thing from the ceiling, but it doesn't make it. But it more feels like it's floating when you also cut the floor away from it to create like this. To like increase the like air gap, I guess, and make it feel like, oh no, you are isolated from the rest of this. That's a cool touch. I could play with that as a... My brain always works better with like oh, I don't know, Doc. You think he's gonna make it? My brain always plays better with mechanical ideas than with just like decorative aesthetic ideas, I guess. Like I just better sort of conceive and play with things when they have a purpose. Whoa. Okay, visual things have a purpose, but you'll notice a lot of the things that I talk about visually end up being about like, oh, it's visual language, or this has purposes with eyesight, or it is about conveying information to you. The stuff that just looks cool, I don't necessarily get. Oh, you were a chain gunner? Oh, you were a chain gunner. Ooh. All right, I will say that having 3 skinny two-handed long guns like this, they do look very similar in a way that like this doesn't look as functionally obvious as a chain gun. Also, I kind of like it. It's very much reminding me of Rise of the Triad. Well, I said Rise of the Triad, so now I know what we got to play next week. You know what? How often do I talk about Rise of the Triad? Yeah, I'm still looking for the red door that I remember seeing once. No idea where it was. Was it out here? No. Yes? Yes, all the way back at the beginning. I will say that this maybe, this pistol replacement makes a lot of sense because this is much closer to what the former humans are holding when, like, they're not firing pistols at you, they're firing some sort of long arm, but still dropping, you know, sort of like pistol-esque magazines, you know. Get out of here, get out of here, get out of here. Do not wish to deal today. Okay, well, that's stuff. What? Hi. Oh. Can I stay out of your range? See, that is an incredible trade-off, right? Like, oh, the shotgun does more damage. Right, but only within a certain range. The pistol does less damage, but in a way longer range. So, you know, if you can keep that range, the pistol technically does more damage in the versus mashup, you know? Weapons with an ideal use case rather than being pure power curve. Like, that's why I don't like loot less games, because you find a new axe and it's like, yep, this axe is just better. It's like, oh, that's not interesting. This is not a puzzle of when is this axe better? When do I want this axe? The answer, like, it's not an interesting question. It's like, this axe is stronger. When do you want it? Yes. Okay, but then you get into stuff about, like, it's a game design conundrum, and it's one that I definitely run into when I'm designing. Is like, in designing, I want clear answers, so I like design clear answers. Like, sometimes, like, or sometimes you even go backwards. You're like, I want this to happen, so here is the situation I will design that is very clearly for this to be the answer of, right? But, like, clear answers aren't necessarily fun. Learning is fun. Figuring out is fun. And the way you get there is you have, like, fuzzy questions and answers. Right? So, like, oh, I have an ice axe. Or I have a fire axe. I should use it on the ice guy. And I have an ice axe. I should use it on the water guy. No, water axe on a fire guy. You know what I mean? Like when you get into that sort of like Pokemon elemental rock paper scissors, like, yes, technically you are now creating a hello. I will take that. Thank you. Thank you. Bow to each other. Bow to your sensei. Like, yeah, having that, like, elemental rock paper scissors, you are technically creating this element of no, there's a situational advantage, right? But also the situational advantage is super obvious, and you still don't have to figure it out, you know? It is very much just like, oh, fire guy, water axe, got it. Need a blue key to do this with. Hello. Oh, that's rude. It's like, hey, you can very easily get to this exit. What if you found a blue key and you did not only this, but hey, remember this thing that you might have seen before? Man, that could actually be why that room was like empty, because it was completely optional. And the thing here, oh, wait, is this the way we came into this room? No, we came in that way. Okay, hang on. I didn't get a blue key yet. Oh, I haven't even seen a blue key anywhere. Oh no, we need to do a yellow key. Okay, okay. Wait, then where the heck do we get a blue key? I guess I haven't finished exploring yet. What haven't I finished exploring? We can't get out into that open zone, right? Shoot, where was that? That was here? Yeah, no, this is like big open, but it's gated off in here. And also it's a pit in here. Also a drop down over there. Wow, good verticality in that outdoor section. Okay, what are we looking at? There's another red door. Oh, there's another red door. Oh, okay, let's go do that. Okay, no. Okay. When we brought that up, that probably also opened this door, so that way we didn't just lock ourselves out of this elevator that gets us up here and soft lock ourselves. Okay, that's good. That's good that they made sure we didn't soft lock ourselves. Okay, that's all the way at the beginning. We want to go room here. You tell me this is also red door. Okay, let's go. Ow. Ow. Yeah, that checks out, actually. That makes sense to me that was. It's like, oh no, it's an easy one. Yeah, no, of course it's not an easy one. Kind of the fact that there is a step 2 is just there to sort of like preemptively put the next step on your mind to make you forget to conceive of the next step of watch out for danger. It's like, no, I already know what's coming next. I'll go hit that one. No, that's not what's coming next. I love design that doesn't juke you in the space of the map, it jukes you inside of your own brain. That's my favorite stuff to see. Man, this is a big ominous hallway. Look at how high those ceilings are. These are triple high. These are extra height. Something's behind me. Shotgunners are behind me. Information. Like, oh, those bullets hitting a very wide spread. That's meaningful. Oh, hey. Oh, actually, you know what else I have? I have this. If you're stuck up there... Who do you think you are, firing orbs? I mean, I suppose I'm also out here firing orbs, so... And get you with the pistol. No respect at all. Can't get up there yet, so there's this... Yep, okay. Give me some stuff, please. Can we... Nope, okay. It's just a bonus room, I guess. Okay. Right, that's still happening in that hallway. Oh, hey. That looks different, but that looks good. How are we feeling? Oh, good. Still 100. Oh, hello, boys. Standing in a row, are you? I'll have to remember to send a thank you card to them for standing in a row. It won't be hard to deliver because they're going to be staying here, I guess. What's glowy right here? Hey, what's up with this glowy corner? Okay, that makes sense. Ah! Oh, bad. Let me out. Let me out. Did that not hit me somehow? Or no, it probably hit me, but the armor ate most of it, so I didn't get the screen flash. Alright, who else was in here? Okay, it explains the glowy. Because these boys are the glowy. Oh, that one hurt. That one hurt. I mean, we're fine, but... Hey, this one didn't open. Why not? Okay. Hey, we finally have blue. And blue means... Blue meansies. Blue means go all the way back to the beginning. To go through this door. Oops, where am I going? I don't know where I'm going. Right, we go through here first. Then behind here in this room, hit this to drop that. Which, now we get to try this. Puts us right here. Okay, good. That was going to be a long way to backtrack if not. Alright, and we're going down again. Okay. Yippee yahoo. Ooh, it's a new zone though. Excited to see new zones. Secret basement control room. Alright. And then... Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, so it teleported us here, but now it's going to have us traverse all the way back. Ooh. Do you think it's put new stuff in between in the meantime? Excuse me. And just one. Weird. Or do we just kind of have to contend with it being eerily quiet because we've handled everything by this point? This is a map. I do want to point this out. I feel like this is a map that had a lot of like purely optional side rooms like this one. But they didn't necessarily feel like it because they were still like interesting shapes that led to interesting combat engagements. Most of them do have like decent resources in them. We have health and ammo in this one that we didn't even need. And they still feel designed at a similar kind of level as the main rooms. Like this one, this was a whole thing. This was a whole thing going in here, and this had the chain gun in it. So for essentially being optional, I think this is a very good map of showing how to design like optional exploration rooms that aren't just like here's another missile tank, you know, that don't feel there for the sake of having extra room. honestly, I'm having trouble really picking out and being able to explain it and like turn it into a rule of thumb. But it's just like something about the way that they're spaced out. They're kind of everywhere. They're kind of, or maybe it's almost a feeling of like the rooms with meaningful progression feel the same as those. You know, that could also kind of be it. But like this one, what's the poingy for? That feels like there should be a very important button right here, but nope, it's just kind of poingy. There's also not too many of them, right? Like it kind of feels like for every one room that is critical path, there's also only one room. Like, okay, maybe this hallway has 2 off of it. What's out here? That's just decorative. But it's nice decorative. Is there stuff over there? No, just candles. Because I was going to say, you put a BFG on that island and suddenly no, that's just another candle in the middle there. You put a BFG on that little island over there and suddenly my brain goes, monkey brain goes nuts. Neurons activated. It's like, how do I get that? How do I get that? I mean, even this was built to have a couple of steps, so it feels like you're making progress, even if the progress does lead to an ending that is not the end of the level. You know, that is a piece of it. But yeah, like this room was also like full optional, right? But it's like a whole zone. Like the like one critical path room and one optional room is probably not actually 1-to-1 like that, but there is this idea of like, okay, we walk into this room, and this is like a big main room, but it's also kind of a hallway because it's just connecting other rooms. This is a step towards something else useful. But like that room is where we had the red key, but we had like a whole like progressing encounter in there. Then there's this room which is optional. This is just like a corner. I'll count this. It feels like a separate room, but I'll count it as like a piece of this room. But then red key behind here, which was also definitely towards progression, you know? Hey, where am I going right now? We got the yellow key. We're going back to the final exit, which is next to the... which is across the bridge, which is why we need the yellow key, and the start of that bridge is where the switch for the blue pillars were, which is over here. I keep trying to make that turn. But yeah, the point is, like, I do want to hold this map up. This has been a really good example of putting unnecessary rooms that don't feel like tedium. I think that's the big thing about it. Like a lot of like okay, if I was critical pathing, I could probably do this in half the time. But in a fresh run, just exploring, just going through these rooms, even the optional rooms felt like they had progression in them, even if it was its own sub progression towards something optional. And it didn't like outnumber the places that did have progression. It felt like a coin flip when I went into a room, whether it was going to be progression or not. And there was never a run of, this didn't progress either. When am I finally getting to the progression? I never had that feeling. It managed to avoid that. So maybe this is really just like a sub lesson of pacing. And, you know, your pacing is important. Making sure that we never lacked a feeling of progression, whether it was progression towards the end of the map or a sense of progression being provided by the optional. See, I want to say dead end, but if you have a reward at the end of it, that is the end of it. It's like a non-level ending branch, you know? It still had its own progression to it. What is this? This is This is still only map 3. We got 3 to go. Okay. I think we're going to be playing through all of this today. Yeah, we're only halfway through. I should be able to do that. Hi, boys. Oh boy. Okay. Well, why? Okay. Someone finally fired at me. Okay. We need a little more DPS. More boys are funneling in. This is going to get sticky. Okay. I'm holding my breath a lot on this one today. I don't know if that's because I'm extra aware of breathing into the mic today, or because there's actual tension in the map, or because I woke up with a unusually high level of morning stress and I'm just trying to make myself lightheaded subconsciously. I think that's the thing I do. That was the thing I noticed myself doing at my last job, was like when I was getting extra stress, I would just hold my breath and just be like, okay, I'm holding my breath and now I feel better. Hey, come on. Hey, come on. Okay. It's just a lot of boys crammed into this level, huh? Oh, hello. I like that diamond. I don't know why. That just... A diamond is just a half-rotated grid. And we see plenty of grids, but we rarely see diamonds. Ah! Hi! Y'all are... Who's tall today? You're tall. I don't know, they just... They look like baby pit bulls or something. It's like, normally you think, oh, mean, ferocious, oh, but this one's like a baby, so it's just kind of cute. I don't know. I think it's because it's got like the downturned horns, but to me they just look like floppy ears. Yeah, those look like floppy ears to me. That might be what's doing it. Oh, okay. We can get out there somehow. Over there somehow? Whoa, hello. Hi! How do y'all keep walking just past my vision? Oh, come on. Like, I feel like I don't even have anything interesting to say about, like, the rooms or the zone. It's just like a nice mix of rooms and hallways all kind of stapled together. Lots of stairwells, really good use of verticality so far. How do I get in there then? But also there's just so many enemies crammed into here. I'm just too busy grinding away constantly to appreciate it. Yeah, you're gonna murder me if I let you keep going. Ow! Oh, rude. This is also a really good what's the word for it? Like a sort of subtle labyrinth, I guess. How do you spell it and how do you pronounce it? Just everything about this word, please help. Um, but if you look at it in terms of like, okay, we have constant turns, we have like spaces that are, you know, directly adjacent to other spaces but not directly accessible. The actual pathway that you take, the actual pathway that you're taking through this very condensed space is super winding and no, you can't pull on the door handle while I'm unlocking the car door. It doesn't work that way. Kind of like unintuitive isn't even quite the right word, but it sort of your ability to keep track of it and sort of like mentally map it is intentionally obtuse to make that harder. Like this place is a maze, but also like, but it doesn't feel like, you know, it's not a hedge maze going on. It's not just corridors. It's doing it with rooms. You know, rooms are adjacent. Stairwells are here. Like hallways are sort of painted and sort of like wrapped around, so it feels like a part of the room. Okay, exit. Oh, you know what? That's fair. That makes sense. Yeah, just look at this. This is so compressed and winding. I'm reading a map here. Excuse me. Oh, and the exit is up there, but look at how much we saw through windows up there. That's not just exit. No, wait. Maybe it is? Oh, boy. I can't even tell what's window and what's doorway. This is cool, but like this is what I mean. This is elaborate, but they are doing it very subtly because it feels like a bunch of rooms and staircases and connections rather than just being twisted hallways. It is rooms that are connected in a twisted fashion. Functionally the same, aesthetically different. Aesthetically hidden because you can identify it as rooms, and so it doesn't read like a classic labyrinth, which is just twisted hallways. Hey, kitty. Stuff. And just so many boys. Oh my gosh, the number of boys they've crammed into this place is unwieldy. Like, I do actually feel concerned that there's an element of, just traversing this place is going to run me out of ammo in a non-negligible kind of way. That's happening over there. I don't know, you think, like, a piece of... Ooh, ceiling toxin! Ooh, I like that. Sure. Here's the thing, though. Following, like, OG design rules, but rules is a little too severe a term. Rule of thumb. If exit is on yellow key, we probably have to find red and blue keys before we can find the yellow key. Before we can get hands on yellow key, you know? Hey, can you... Yeah, oh, you know... I kind of like how they get stunned like that. Ah. That's my scared face. Just, ah. Oh, it's happening again. Compressed, winding, no sight lines. Or at least extremely short sight lines. Sight lines only to the adjacent. Hey, a red key. Ooh, that's a gross room. I love it. Hey, do we get to... Oh, that seems weird. It's like we close it with a door, but also don't open the door. Okay, okay. This a shape on the floor? Like, it feels like this would have been a nice observation deck once upon a time. But now it just looks at adjacent meat. Don't want to think about adjacent meat. It's one of my least favorite things. This grand toxin waterfall corridor is a great centerpiece. And so far, this is a thing that is like, this is the best like landmark we've had to orient ourselves. I like that we spent a lot of time going through a labyrinth, and now we have this, and we're going to work our way around this for a while, and then we're going to have to, like, the exit is in the labyrinth. We have not sort of moved past the labyrinth. We will not move past the labyrinth until the level's over with. But yeah, making an entire level that was just labyrinth would be a lot. Like maybe not even tedious, but that would get exhausting. Kitty wants a lap. All right. Okay. Oh my gosh, so many boys. What are you? Have we been here? We've seen here. At least we've seen here. Okay, there's that. Okay. Well, okay. I guess this is the next way. Oh. Hi! No, listen, this hallway is a no-go zone for y'all. I am enforcing that. Hey, can I refill any of that ammo? No. Okay. Not here, at least. Wow. Really only, what, 2 guys? This guy half made it into the room. That half. Okay. Is this... Like, it sure looks like it is, which it... This is an interesting thought, right? The idea of... Because I've talked about putting inoperable, fake, decorative doors around to imply other space, right? But the idea of, like, decorative buttons and consoles to imply functionality is... Like, this is very much built like, no, you walk up to the podium and then there's an important button there. But there's not. Not for us, not for the sake of the way we're navigating and interacting with this map. Nope, that's how we came in. So this? Also nothing? No, that is something. I guess we just don't get to it this way. We can't do this, right? Wait, so this room is just pointless for us right now? We will have need to come this way, but not now. Okay, so all the way back out here. Oh, jeez Louise. Even if we get the toxin suit, there's really nothing... That's just a big step. There's really no way... Oh, wow, wait. Is this like... That's the top of the waterfall. Is that actually up near a place we've been? Is there like a window to the top of it? I have no idea where else we want to explore at this point. Okay, looks like there's a little space over there that maybe we skipped. Let's go around because we can save the... Hello, you? Oh, you're where we have to go through. I want it. I want it, I want it, I want it. I'll get those plumbers. Oh no, this is... Oh, hello! Hey! Wow, so we could have hit that switch before we came in here the first time, huh? Oh, and that was the barred door! The door where the bard was. One of these was a bard. Okay, well, okay. So now I have a red key. I don't recall ever seeing a red door. Do you see? We have the yellow door, that's the exit. There's a whole bunch of stuff over there, but I think it's partial like that because we've only seen it through windows. There's a blue door of some kind. That doesn't help us with the red key. No. Maybe? There's like a little staircase there, and there's a suit at the top. Okay, so there is something. Oh, there's like zone over there. Okay, but I think we have to come down there from the top. That seems to be a downward progression, not an upward one. Yeah, I hear you. I really don't want to deal, but... Okay, let's... Nope, that's a window. Okay, so these things that... Okay, wait, okay. Who? You. Wait, what? Wait. Oh, we're here, we're here. Where have you all been? Wait. You know what? I'll take it. Okay, I think this is the plan of action if we go and see what these rooms are. I'm going to save here because timed power up. There's just some stuff here. These aren't even interactable. Steps here. Nothing here. We could go here. We can see that. Ooh, look, one of these. And then this all just... None of this is interesting door. It's just a way to traverse these. So let's not actually take that, because that wasn't actually helpful. Right, we've been hitting switches along the way. Have I not gone this way? Okay, that's from that side. That's a chain gun, machine gun, whatever. Is there a switch in here? Yes, and we hit it. Okay. Okay. Wait, so by this side we can get right in here? Okay, okay. Okay. I wonder why we didn't go in here before. Because it's a maze and it's hard to keep track of where you've been. Probably that's it. At least there's plenty of boys here to let us know that this is a new zone for us. Oh, and we see sky. Okay, that really cures the claustrophobia a little bit to see some sky. This is a fairly big room. I feel like I can sit over here and have... There's space to run around a bit in here. Okay. Do I want to dip immediately back into this zone where we've been? We've been here. Ow, what? Whoa, who are all y'all? That's close. We been here? Have we seen this through a window? Hey, remember what I said about letting you see a secret room through a window? And that's a great way to like give you that little bit of information to let you know a space exists. Okay, this is using that same concept for evil, putting windows everywhere so that way you get a lot of little bits of information to the point where they jumble together and actually cause confusion. It's interesting. It's a fun tactic. I am currently on the receiving end of it, so I can't say I'm super psyched about it. Alright, so that felt like a dead end, so over here. I was kind of hoping this was a red door so we would just be at it already, but... This wall's going to open up, right? That's a wall that's going to open up. It looks like floppy ears. I'm sorry. I'm not over this. Again, another very nice outside section. Ooh, look at the fake building over there with that door and the lights and there's something right here. And it's boys. Okay. Oh, I like this very much. A secret balcony that lets you look down on other spaces. I'll take it. Okay. That's an outdoor section. It looks like we're not actually getting out there. That looks like that space that we're looking down on, you also don't actually get out to. That is a decoration for the secret. That's wild, but cool. Alright, there's a bunch of space. Ooh, a nice big crack breaking into the room. Alright, that's nice. Okay, there's our exit. It is sort of adjacent there. Those must be like windows or something looking through. Just so... Okay, so a whole bunch connecting this to that room. Oh, that's the part of the room that we saw through the window. Okay, so we're probably gonna get there, hit a switch that opens the door, which is the steps up to that upper level that we couldn't get to, because those sides were the lower. Okay, I don't remember seeing any of that through a window, but there's our red door, finally. Whoa, hey, yo, what are you? Oh, you're just a big fly. Could you not? I'm busy here. That looks like a train? That looks like a train. There's still a big bunch of... Okay, wait, there's a blue door that does a big run that connects over there to that weird elevator in that room with the balcony that was a dead end at the time. Okay, that balcony looks like you access it via a secret wall. Okay, I could live with that. There's one wall right here. Just one wall, just out there. Nothing doing. Oh, there was a window out there that's part of a decoration. Okay, that's fine. We've killed 202 out of 280 monsters. Okay, well, okay. So what do we know? What has this taught us? This taught us that we're going to finish out this wing to hopefully get to the red door, which will take us to a wing with a train. And I'm going to assume a blue key is in there because a blue key is going to let us go through the blue door that we do already know about to get through another small section, which connects to an earlier section. But hopefully in that blue section, we will get our yellow so that way the earlier connection section is actually going to help us short route our way back to the exit, which is behind the yellow door. Okay? You got all that? Me neither. Let's go. Hello? I just like, oh, maybe we can get out there. Oh, can we get out there? No, that is a fake door. It's a fake door just down there. Oh my god, my guy, could you not? The window's not even open. How did you get in? Alright, gonna have this fly buzzing around, I guess. Oh, yeah, that is a good crack breaking into the room. Oh, that is ominous as heck. Well, that's heck, actually. Now we go this way. More over here. Oh, yes, like I was saying. This is a room, and there's a switch, and... Oh, okay, great. We don't even have to backtrack. But that opens that door to the stairs. Yes, good. Perfect. Perfect. Thank you for making me not have to backtrack. The blue key is immediately right here. Excellent. Hello? Okay. Oh, right. Now I was saying that's our red key door that we've been looking for access to. Wait. We did not actually need the red key to gain access to the blue key. Oh, shoot! I fell down. I hit the wrong key. So I was about to say, then this whole wing over here is connected in that stairwell. This must be like a whole secret zone then. Alright, let's see if I'll ever get back up there. But I guess, yeah, I could have come up here, gotten the blue key, and then had to pass by the red door. Whoa. Because I could have gotten here without the red key. That connects back to the blue door. Okay. This is the interesting new wing. And it's just boys everywhere. So I usually complain when you just... when your combat encounter is just a wall of meat, right? I don't think that... Is this a couch? Is this just a place to chill for a hot second? That'd be nice. I usually complain when your combat encounter is throw a wall of meat at the player, right? And you would probably think I'd be complaining about that here, but if I'm being honest, I don't actually see that as what's going on here. I don't... To me, here and now, in this map, these enemies don't feel like combat encounters in these rooms. They feel like sort of features of these rooms. Okay, well, so since I got the blue first, I can okay, make it two-step, why don't you? And now we're in the train. This is the train. Remember when I said that looked like a train? This is a train for sure. Good looking train. We've seen a handful of trains in WADs over the course of doing this series, you know? That's... Okay, does it hurt to go down there? No. Good. Check out the backside of this train. Oh, there is something nasty going on back there. Great. How do I get back? Okay, I can do that. I can do that. Is this train technically going to be like a whole optional segment? Are we... Is this... Is this a secret exit? What? He died and dropped a yellow skull? Whoa, hello. Where did y'all come from? Y'all just spawned behind me. That's what happened, isn't it? This is cool. Also, I get why that tree was there now, because it forces you to go through the train in order to access this. Okay, I'm going to save right here. What was that? That was a yellow skull key. What does that help us with, if anything? Oh, no. Oh, okay, those drop. Okay. I thought that was a very just sudden and succinct soft lock. Thank goodness, no. Okay, do I want to deal with this guy? I seem to have a decent ability to deal with this guy. I have dealt with that guy. It is simply guy for being dealt with. Okay. Or is that yellow skull key going to be how we exit? Is that... No, because a skull key and a key card are different in... What is it? This was a 2017 map? Yeah, I think we were using UDMF by that point, at which point skull key was not just an upgrade of card key, but a separate unique key. Oh. That's... Oh, I can't look at that for very long. That seems broken. Okay. Hey, for like the only like actually broken thing I've seen so far, that's impressive. And we're saying this is going to connect us back. I do want to get back around. I want to check out that secret wing now that we know about it. I'm gonna... Okay. I'm starting to feel like this map could have been like... an... Oh! Okay, I remember this tiny room. Did I just not go through that door last time? I'd believe it. I'd totally believe it. Okay, in this room... Oh my god, is this the start of the level? This is the start of the level. Oh my god, okay. Okay, so we started near the train. Ah, the Belle Biv DeVoe room. Have I seen this room before? Yeah... What? No. No. I'm gonna save here, because this... Right now... Yeah, that was a big lie. That's what brings us back down here. Okay. Alright, that's the connection that I was looking for, assuming was there. Oh no, there's a... No, it's outside a window too. Okay. But now a thing we know is here? Yeah, there we go. Big doors? Big doors. That's fine. Okay. Putting the individual rockets up here so that way it was tall enough that you could see it over the lip of the balcony, that was smart. That was cute. Okay, but also one way. That's fine. Where do we want to go now? So with the yellow skull key, we might actually be able to get out of here, actually, because there's an exit up there, and that's probably the real exit. We've been through the train section, and this was a really cool scene. We apparently missed something over there. I don't know if I care anymore. I want to check this out. How do we get there? This, right. So we want to take this way around all the toxin. We're on the far side of the toxin. Keep wrapping around. We got to get up to the tall side of that. Oh, when I walked off, it went back down. Okay. Right, so right now we're actually pretty close to that yellow. Go. Nope, that's So I'm pretty sure I'm gonna quick save right here if I... Yeah, this isn't the right way to go anyway. Okay, hang on. Go through here. Through here then, I guess? Okay. Yeah, okay. No. No. This way, out here to this nice little front porch. Down in here. Oh, it was that way. Okay, so... Right. Across the bridge from the front porch. The turn in the next staircase? Here. Oh, that is a completely different texture and color, huh? Ooh, look at that. I'm guessing that's invisibility. And then it is... Steppies? Okay. See, and this is what I'm talking about. Even this optional area has a sense of progression to it. It is not just like a room with a thing just in it. It is a sequence to go through. Okay, well, I explored it. That's what I set out to do. That's what I did. Let's go back and get out of here. This is a cool map, but like I said, because it is very labyrinth style, it is exhausting, and I'm tired of it. would call this maybe a little long for this style of map. A good example of this style of map, but long. Yellow. Good. Good. Oh, come on! Okay. Ugh. I do like that it's kind of doing that, like... I wasn't exhausted. That was like a little bit of a, like another sort of like ending airlock style of thing, which I think makes a lot of sense. You do an airlock and then you come in a new one. That's something you saw a lot in Quake 2 is the airlock style of transitional map. Sorry, I'm also thinking of like Doom 2016. You see that a lot. You end in a room and you start in a room, and those rooms are basically identical. But it's just a question of when it's the ending room, the left door is open. When it's the starting room, the right door is open. So I don't think I've said this out loud yet, but I do have an idea in my head, and I want to see, because, you know, modern Doom ports are so, like limit removing, and they know how to sort of access memory limits that we have on modern computers that weren't available in the day. I do want to see if I can turn like right now, if episode 1 is 8 maps, I want to know if I could turn it into like less than 4 maps. Could I turn it into 2 maps and just make it 4 and 4? See, because then you could keep going, and it's like, all right, well, how many maps? If you keep doing that, then I could fit like all of Doom 1 in one map. I didn't even think about doing it with Doom 2. To me, there's the sort of like added interesting challenge of just like, okay, how can I align all of these maps so that they, one, like literally fit together, two, make this sort of like transitional spaces actually make sense, because like, okay, we're going to drop into here and it's going to be a button, but what if maybe the door, instead of being leading to a room with a button, led to a room that was a corridor, the other end of which opened into the door that was the, you know, the fake door, starting point door from the next level, and, you know, try and make those make sense. And then the third part is like, okay, well, now if I have all of them lined up, can I do anything fun with like connecting the scenes out of windows so that maybe you look out a window in map 1 and you see the exterior of a section of map 2, you know? That would be something really fun to do. I haven't done it because also I don't know if it would actually turn into anything interesting. It would end up just being like original Doom again. Like, that is something I would do just sort of like for personal satisfaction. I don't even think I would release something like that. But mouse holes. Uh-oh. What are we looking at? This is 5. Okay. After seeing the kind of map the last one was, and even the one before that was a bit elaborate in, I'm going to say, an exhausting way, I am a little worried. Just like, it's like, okay, we only got 2 more maps. Are we going to keep up this? I like the office chair. It's just a little touch, but I really like it. Something you never see. Computer room? Is this one of those cases of like you're seeing the map? Wow, lockers too. This is okay. Well, this is getting more detailed. Are we watching the authors? Are we watching the authors get like more comfortable and therefore more elaborate in their map making? And so like, hey, they're already getting bigger and more complex, and we're gonna start getting tired of that because they're only going to get more so as we go on. That was a thing that I kind of liked about Doom 64 is that there were a lot of like mid and late game levels that were complex, but at least had the decency to not get lengthy. So it's just like, okay, we're looking at something, we're seeing something, there's going to be like a weird thing to figure out, but it's not going to overstay its welcome. Again, pacing and being sure... overstaying your welcome is one of the worst things you can do, right? It's pacing, no matter what your medium, no matter what you're making, pacing is kind of gotta be your top tier priority to make a quality product. What was I saying? No, that opened something over there, though. Although, also, I guess I forgot to consider that this is a collaborative WAD. So there could be an element of just like, oh no, this is just one of the mappers, that is their style to make a more elaborate, complex map. Because that's the thing, right? Like, complex and elaborate and long are all actually like different traits. Just because a map is long doesn't mean it's complex, and just because it's elaborate doesn't mean it's exhausting, you know? Okay, well, Earth. Alright, well, okay, I guess we're done here. God, imagine having to be the guy who has to man the computer stations on the staircase. That is... Oh, that seems like the worst job. The worst position. Ugh. One leg would get tired all day, and you can't even switch legs, because if you turn around to do that, then now you're not facing the thing anymore. How come these are all on the floor like this was closed at some point and now isn't? And why is there one that doesn't have a matched ceiling one? And okay, no, okay. Hey, where do we want to go? Okay, but really though, where do we want to go? Let me go back. I do not know where I am or where I'm going, simply put. Whoa, hey. Like, this one, I don't think is intending to be as labyrinthian as the last one. Like, it's a lot of much bigger rooms. It's so far not afraid to play with windows and just be like, yeah, no, this is the room over there. You're next to this room right now. You're in this room right now. That being said, my brain is a bit zonked. Let's just do. We are getting a lot of cases of just buttons that do something somewhere. Okay. Hey, listen. I'm just gonna stand here and hold the button down, and if y'all walk into my chainsaw, that's your own fault. Wait, what? Do it? You know what? I just gotta roll with it. Nope, that door's not real either. Okay. A lot of doors which are clearly doors, but you can't door them going on here. Alright, well, I know where the blue key is. Rude. Yeah, maybe. Oh, there's a couple of them there. I don't like that I'm just showing my butt to the other room that I haven't looked in yet. Oh, okay, I guess we have looked in here then. Is this... Nope. That's not the starting room. Does resemble the starting room. Uses similar iconography. Alright, good. They're working on it. They're working out the differences. Alright, what does this do? Did it do something right over the... I think it just did that? Yes, it just did that. That is the narrowest eye line that you could draw to that. Holy cow. You gotta look through like 2 or 3 rooms at a vertical and lateral horizontal. Or vertical and horizontal diagonal. It's still not even over there. Wait, so... Oh, that's probably how you get down to that. And then the first thing in there is still a silver thing that's pretty similarly colored to what the door was. See, I don't know. It's whereas the last one was just like, oh yeah, no, you're trying to do like a complex labyrinth thing and trying to make it sort of confusing to navigate. Like, yeah, okay, I get. Okay, this doesn't actually connect. Great. Well, like you see down in the last one, this one. God, this is already big. Okay, I can't zoom out anymore. That's comforting. This one is starting to feel a bit like, hey, I want to... Like, trying to lean into a bit more... Like that condensed room complexity. Well, not trying to be a labyrinth, but sort of making some unforced errors by sort of punching over your weight. It's just like, yeah, no, I'm making it complex, and I'm forgetting to... keep things clear when I'm not trying to make them like unintentional obfuscation. Okay. Again, I've done something. You know, that's the way it feels to me, and I also just got through saying how after the last couple of maps, I'm kind of exhausted, and maybe like maybe if this was the first map in the pack, I would be feeling differently about it. But as it stands, and you know, based on sort of the experiences we've built on of the last couple of the first couple of maps, maybe it's just lowered my tolerance, and it's sort of I had different expectations. Like maybe you know what, this is fine. But just coming into this now 5 maps in, as well as being tired from the last map or 2, it's just like, eh. Again, pacing matters. Order of experience matters. Like, yeah, start with a map like this, and I wouldn't. I would still be fresh, and I wouldn't have previous maps to help me set an expectation that this one isn't really going to match. Where am I? There's dead stuff out there, so I must have been there. Oh no, I'm here. So, okay, I just did a loop. Oh, okay, if that drops and raises... There we go. Ah, platforming. A very gentle, light platforming. I like it. And then, okay, this will be a way to go? Ow. Wait, stuff is dead in there. Have I been there? Okay, I shot through here. I don't have the yellow key. Okay, so that's all yellow. It was all yellow. Bring. Here, this direction. Right, I cleared out, it dropped, and then I doubled back to explore the first side before coming over here. That, like trying to think it out and like what is it that is sort of frustrating me right here right now, and I do think that there's more branching going on, and that might be what's wearing me down. Oh boy. Because the thing is, like, every time, you know, every time a road diverges in the yellow wood, I didn't get anything out of that, did I? Oh wait, this is open now. That's good. Hey, and there's the key. Okay. Okay, that was. Okay, what did that just do though? What did that just do though? I like how that's connected. I do like the one room that's cut off and you have to get at it by going around it and working through to the different entry points. That's pretty good. What was I just saying? Right, branches. Okay, wait, I've seen this room through a window. I've seen that door through a window at least. And I was like, this isn't the opening. Okay. Oh, hey, stuff. Don't go in there yet. I'm not ready. Blue door. Okay. Like every time, you know, a pathway has splits into two branches, that's, you know, you have to pick one to go down, and you have to sort of set aside the memory of like, yes, no, and then there is another branch I need to go back and explore later, and it does. And for me at least, it makes me feel like, okay, this is work ahead of me, and this is also a sort of like A-B decision I have to make. I don't know if I'm making the right one. How far do I want to delve into it before seeing if maybe I want to delve into the other one? Like, getting later into a series of maps like this, I feel a little better. Like, there's almost like an element of being allowed to rest by having like a perfectly linear level. It's just like, well, this is kind of a branch, but one of them is color key locked, so it's not actually a branch. This is, you are going to go this way when you are able, which is going to be when you're done with the first branch, you know? But like, if you branch and then you go down a branch and that branch branches, okay, well now there's a second thing that you have to remember to go explore it and where it is and how to get there. And then if that branches, and it's like, okay, well now happen again. And each one of those, it's like, okay, I have to put more of my, I have to, cannot think of the words. I have to leave more of my memory behind to focus on like, hey, remember how many branches are still open, and like keeping track of open branches, that exhausts me. That may be a very me thing. I'll be honest. That may be very subjective to me. But that's kind of where I'm getting now. It's just like, yeah, give me a break, give me a perfectly linear level. It can be like this complex in shape, but if I get too relaxed because I don't have to be like, okay, how much of this have I already explored? How much is left for me to explore? If it's like, nope, just follow the rooms. Okay, follow the rooms, deal with the monsters. Okay, I can do that. But like even on this one, like see now, but I do also think that is different from that asking the question of, hey, here is an end goal, but how do you get there? Like I think that doesn't exhaust me in the same way. Because it's just like, oh, that is like an open question, and it will be exciting to stumble into the answer. It is not work ahead of me, and like that's another one of saying like, okay, here's the reward. You already see your motivation, whereas like a branching pathway that you have no idea what lies on the other end of it. Uncertainty is not a reward. Honestly, I think uncertainty is anxiety inducing. Maybe that's why it is more of it is sort of an exhausting thing to deal with. Like, God, this place is dense. Not as twisting as the other one, but this is very condensed and a lot of rooms. And boy, it's okay. Wookie. How bad is this going to go? Are both of those going to open? Yes. I don't like having a checklist of work to do, you know? And just like a room with 5 doors in it. That's what that is. Now, versus a room with like 2 doors but 5 windows, each showing an interesting thing. Okay, now we'll talk. That is piquing my curiosity, enticing me into doing work, and also not heaping too much, work on me at once. That's Hey, remember what I was just saying about when your branch branches, that's exhausting? Is it like, and that just had imps in it. That just had imps in it. Especially when there's no foreshadowing. Like honestly, like if you can give me a window next to the path that gives me an idea of like, oh, this path is going to lead you down exploring outside. This path is going to lead you down exploring the reactor core, whatever like that. Like that takes some of the mystery out of it, and it makes it easier to remember, honestly. It's like, this is what's ahead of you. But when it is just a big question mark and you have no idea, that is I don't know. For me, that's a demotivator. Oh my god, was there nothing of use in here? We didn't get a key or anything out of this. Okay, we got armor. Armor's not bad. Honestly, we're at good health and armor right now. But no, these were just branches for the sake of branching, and the only real functional thing we've did here is make open up a shortcut back to an earlier section. Wait, is it an earlier section? Yeah. Yes, because we've been here. Yes, we've been here. This was this that we originally saw through this window. I don't know if any of this was helpful. Have we still not explored over here? No, because this is glowing, so there's boys here. Oh, boy. So, okay, so just a branch I forgot about. Because that's part of the thing, right? Because if you forget about a branch, then you might hit a dead end and go, well, what now? And that's a frustrating feeling. It's like, oh, there's other stuff to explore. Well, I forgot. Yeah, I'm getting tired and grumpy. I think that is a bigger issue with what's going on. I think that is more about my current state than actually something about the map. Like I said, I think if this was the style that these maps opened on, I think I would be much no, I didn't think that was actually active for some reason. I think I would be much gentler on it. Right now, 2 hours into playing the SWAT, yeah, no, I'm a bit harsher on it. This is cool, though. This is kind of a gross place to be. Just teleporter rally. This is a montage, is what this is. This is the level design version of a montage. This is the room that we started in. Okay, well, okay. Whoa, no. No, it's not. This can't be. Because how did we get up here? Did that floor drop? If I go here. No, so this must be where we started. So something changed while we were gone. That's neat. That's neat. Wait. There was a different noise. Okay, there's a red key. Again, I don't remember seeing a red door. Oh boy. Oh boy. Hey. So... Oh? Wait. This was a closed wall before, wasn't it? What? Wasn't it? Yeah. Is this level gaslighting me? If it is, do I think that's cool? Well, go where there are live enemies. That's the... This is a Video Game Explorer's motto. Wait, that is this... Oh, okay. Have I seen anything that needs a red key? Oh, okay, that's the balcony from up there. Okay. Now we've done this. Really though, what do we need a red key for? There's just more space to explore over there, isn't there? Oh gosh. Oh gosh. That's that. Is there anything in here that would help? Is there anything in here? Just as a general question right now. I don't know where I am or where I'm going or why I'm going. Okay, so this connects to a window, not actually to a connection. So even though it does not look like it, this is a dead end. All right, deep breaths, deep breaths, deep breaths. We're good. We're fine. We're great at video games. We play Doom all the time. This room's also worthless right now. Maybe we can go here, though. I see blue door. That looks like a space we haven't been in. Is that? Okay, that's all the way near the beginning. That's a yellow something. I'm holding my breath again. Oy. Oy. Alright, let's get back towards the beginning. I think that'll be... Oh! There. There's a red door right there. Near the beginning. Alright, let's get back near the beginning. Okay, yes. This is... Okay, okay. No, that was the one that we opened. This is back near the beginning. Near the beginning. Not actually the beginning yet. Wait. No. Okay, wait. Okay, hang on. We're getting there. Calm. Map reading. These are the skills that will see us to victory. There's boys right behind that wall. Right behind that wall. What's over here to the right? We never even explored in here. I opened it, peeked, and then said, not right now. Or? One of them lying doors. And you are the connection to right here. Okay, good. Okay, let me just grab all of these. Oh, there's a way over here? What is Oh. There's a way down there? Don't go. But I can't go? Okay, maybe I'll be able to do that later. I'm gonna save right here. So we're saying go down here. That's a red door. Sure is. Thanks. Oh, interesting. It's like connected up there? Honestly, if something big and obvious just changed, I bet I would not catch it. I'm going to see if it changed this, because this is the only other thing I really know is available to check out. No, not really. This has done something down here, though. Okay, yellow key. Also, handle them for whenever I eventually get there. That's over there something. Okay, so let's see if I can get over there. Okay, so this is really going to be a way back. Oh, okay. That's a new boy. Yes, because this is the window that just connected that. So, pretty safe assumption that I don't remember what this looked like when it was closed. Oh, it looked like it just had a thing in front of it. Okay. Well, if now it's open and it's a way to go, then it's a way to go. Let's go. Putting the switch near it, but like different floor access from a totally different zone is okay, and here's our yellow. So this is what we were just looking at. Okay, okay. What? You. But what did we... Okay, so it's right there. That dropped. We'll be able to get out of that. Let's just peek around here first. It's just this. Okay. So we want to drop down here. We want that. This. Grab this. Can use this to get out of here. And now let's go for yellow, because yellow will hopefully be exit. Okay. How in the heck did we get up there? Map skills time. This. Nope. Okay, so we go around instead. These are also just windows. Okay, okay. See, that's what I mean, though. This is less labyrinthian, because you see a window to an adjacent room. If you pick a nearby door, it will probably also connect to that adjacent room. And that is way... that is way more intuitive a way to lay it out. That is less intentionally obtuse. Right! Oh my god, I forgot about this room! Forgot about this little pillar. Gosh. Spent so long. Spent half an hour on this room. Oh, on this. Okay. Hello. We're in. Exhausted hacker voice. I'm in. Wow, so wait, we're never gonna open that up? Hello? No, we're gonna open it up now, because that's how we go through the... Okay. Well, oh, you know what? That's fine. That's actually kind of novel. Go into the zone to unlock a piece of the zone. Okay, and now it pops off. That's good. I like that for this room. Wait, did that unblock this? Was this blocked in the first place? Do I have to run and hit that? Oh. Did I just not walk all the way around? I think I just didn't walk all the way around. Okay. All right, we got it. One left. We're right here. Let's just do it. One left. Oh, entering the end. Oh. Okay. Sometimes when they call a map the end, it is just a thank you for playing kind of map. Okay, this is tiny, so this might be a thank you for playing kind of map. Yes, it is. Beta Labs 2. Map 1, Map 3, Maps 1, 3, and 5, Map 2, and 4. Okay. Hey, can I sit in this chair and just end it? Okay. As a Okay, now in retrospect, if that being like a finale map, I'm gonna go back and say that did feel a little bit too much as like a. It didn't end on a set piece, you know. It's a really weird thing to say, but like. It felt too much like the previous map, right? It felt too much like. I guess it was map 3 that was really good, because map 3 said, I wonder if there was like a secret map in here that maybe I missed. No, because then this is going to be 6, and yeah. Map 3 I was saying was really good in that the way that it would like had branches off of it. All the optional rooms still felt like they had a sense of progress to it, and it was a good mix. These later ones, I don't even know if they had optional rooms, but it was all branches and branches and branches, and I completely lost track of everything. Like they were getting more complicated, but they did not feel like they were building up to anything in a finale kind of sense. They felt like yeah, they just felt like they were getting kind of like more complex to get harder, but like to my mind, for the sense of structure, like a map like that is good. Like those are good for like your mid to late campaign structure, but your finale should be something with a singular focus, right? Like it's kind of like that diamond shape that you talk about with like, oh, that was a big Mass Effect thing, or any like branching storyline game. But like, I think even in a mechanical sense, you want you want to have these like sort of like sprawling mid-level maps, but there needs to be like a direct intent, a focus of intent in your finale map, whether that is on a single big boss or even just being like, no, there is a single like there you put it back to linearity in order to show that even the level design is focused on whatever the big thing is. Like and in a map like this, like it, if you wanted to build a map like this that was your finale map, I would maybe do it in the like, you start in front of a big door with all 3 keys, maybe do your non-linear thing where you go and get all the keys, but it is still this focus of like, you know, the thing you have to do, it is being made obvious, it's just about working towards doing it. But this one, the final map was very like, we're going through it and we're wandering around trying to figure out how to get through it, and it's exhausting, but it was like, we didn't have that like clarity of purpose from the beginning. So to me, it did not feel like a finale. It's like when you hit the finale, it's like, we know what we're here for. Now we're finally doing it. So to have this sense of just like, no, still wandering around. What's next? Wait, where am I? What's going? Like that lost in confusion. That is like a mid-game thing, you know. That is like a mid-game struggle kind of thing. Good maps, maybe the over like yeah. So I want to say this, like I don't think it's a bad map. I think the maps were good. I think they sort of evoked certain things. There was a decent mix of maps. I just think that like campaign structure wise, simply getting more complex in your maps doesn't feel great, I guess. That doesn't like fit the kind of like pacing and build up that you want from like a level set. I don't know if I would do any better. But like ooh, excuse me. It was a good like flex of, and so I think by what I was reading, this wasn't necessarily meant as a big thing. So this is Beta Labs 2. I'm to understand there's a Beta Labs 1, which is more meant as like a complete campaign. This was more like some cut stuff that got developed into final maps or something. I'm not even sure. So I shouldn't be too harshly on it. If it sounds like I'm being very harsh on it, what I'm trying to do is still be like, what are the lessons we can draw? What are things you want to do if you make a good one? Whether or not this was setting out to make a good, complete kind of thing. I think that's why. So it's like I said, these are good maps, and they have different tones mechanically, and I think they're all interesting and they're all good examples of each of their tones. They don't necessarily mesh together, or at least not in this order, not without a couple of other pieces to bookend it and solidify an overall structure. But that's fine. They are what they are, and they individually they're good and they're great examples. Again, that map 3, I cannot think of a better time when there have been completely optional rooms to fill out space that did not feel optional, did not feel like a waste of time to complete them, So I think that these maps are fantastic examples of individual lessons. Okay, but that's enough from me. Clearly I'm already getting tired. I should actually start looking for lunch at this late hour of the day. Thank you very much, everybody, for joining me. I had a good time with this one. I hope you did too. Let's see here. What do I want to say today? No, I got no big news coming up. I will catch you on the next episode, and until then, get vaccinated, get boosted, get the vaccinations for the other big pandemics that are rolling up. It keeps you safe, it keeps your loved ones safe, and they're safe, they're effective, they work, they are the best weapon that we have to defeat these things. If you want to look at it as a competition, if you want to look at it as I ain't gonna let it beat me, good. The way you win is you use vaccines. It's the weapon, it's the thing we have. Do it. If you can't yet get vaccinated, stay home as much as you can. If there's no contact, there's no exposure, there's no transmission, and that keeps you safe, that keeps everyone else safe. If you do have to go out, wear your mask, wash your hands. These things keep you from spreading it, they keep others safe, and if they're doing it, they're keeping you safe. I said wash your hands. Lift the voices of the oppressed. Recognize power dynamics so that you can tell the difference between who is actually oppressed and who is claiming they're oppressed. Remember that neutrality doesn't exist. It only allows the oppressor to continue. And the rule behind the rest of these rules is take care of one another. I'll see you next time.